Welcome back to Linux AI, the channel where we explore the future of technology through the power of open source. Today's video is something special. Something that will completely change the way you think about Linux. When most people hear the word Linux, they imagine a desktop computer, maybe a hacker-style terminal, or a programmer typing commands. But that image is outdated. Completely outdated. Because in 2027, Linux is no longer just sitting quietly inside laptops and servers. It is everywhere. It's hidden, powerful, and shaping the world in ways you've probably never imagined. So today, we're going beyond the desktop. We're diving deep into the real world of Linux in 2027. And trust me, by the end of this video, you won't look at technology the same way again. Let's start with something you use every single day without even thinking about it: your smartphone. Yes, whether you realize it or not, Linux is already in your pocket. Android, the world's most popular mobile operating system, is built on the Linux kernel. But in 2027, it's not just about smartphones anymore. Linux has expanded into wearable devices, smart glasses, and even an AI-powered personal assistants that run entirely on lightweight Linux-based systems. These devices are faster, more secure, and more customizable than ever before. Imagine wearing smart glasses that translate languages in real time, guide you through cities, and even provide health insights. Behind the scenes, a stripped-down Linux system is managing everything, from sensors to AI processing. And the best part? It's all optimized for performance and privacy. Now let's move beyond personal devices and talk about smart homes. In 2027, the concept of a smart home has evolved dramatically. Your refrigerator, your washing machine, your thermostat, your lights, almost every device is powered by Linux. Why? Because Linux is stable, secure, and highly customizable. Companies love it because they can tailor it to their hardware, and users benefit from reliable performance. Picture this. You walk into your home after a long day. The lights automatically adjust to your preferred brightness. The temperature is perfect, and your favorite music starts playing softly. Your home assistant, running on a Linux-based system, has already analyzed your schedule, your habits, and even your mood. It knows what you need before you say a word. But it doesn't stop there. Linux is also at the heart of smart cities. Yes. Entire cities are now powered by Linux-based infrastructure. Traffic lights, surveillance systems, public transportation networks, and energy grids all rely on Linux for their operations. This is because Linux can handle massive amounts of data and operate reliably under extreme conditions. Think about traffic management in a busy city. Thousands of vehicles moving at once, pedestrians crossing streets, public transport schedules changing in real time. Linux-based systems analyze all this data instantly and adjust traffic signals to reduce congestion. The result: less time stuck in traffic, lower emissions, and a smoother flow of life in the city. And speaking of transportation, let's talk about cars. In 2027, most modern vehicles are essentially computers on wheels, and guess what powers many of them? Linux. From infotainment systems to autonomous driving platforms, Linux plays a crucial role. Self-driving cars rely on complex algorithms, sensors, and real-time data processing. Linux provides the stability and flexibility needed. It manages everything from navigation to safety systems, ensuring that the car can make split-second decisions. Imagine sitting in your car, not driving, but relaxing while the vehicle takes you to your destination. You're watching a movie, answering emails, or even taking a nap. Behind the scenes, a Linux-based system is processing data from cameras, radar, and AI models, making sure you arrive safely. Now let's take things even further. Way further. Let's go into space. Yes, Linux runs in space. Satellites, space stations, and even exploratory missions rely on Linux systems. In 2027, this has become even more common. Space agencies and private companies use Linux because it is reliable, adaptable, and can be customized for specific missions. Satellites orbiting the Earth collect data about weather, climate, and communication signals. These satellites run Linux-based systems that can operate for years without failure. Even astronauts aboard space stations use Linux for various tasks, from scientific experiments to communication systems. And it's not just government agencies. Private space companies are launching rockets and deploying satellites using Linux-powered systems. The future of space exploration is open source. Now let's come back down to Earth, but not to your home or your car. Let's go into the world of healthcare. In 2027, Linux is transforming the medical field. Hospitals use Linux-based systems for patient monitoring, medical imaging, and even robotic surgeries. These systems require extreme reliability and security, and Linux delivers both. Imagine a surgical robot assisting a doctor during a complex procedure. The robot's movements must be precise, controlled, and safe. A Linux-based system ensures that everything runs smoothly with minimal risk of failure. Patient data is another critical area. Hospitals store massive amounts of sensitive information, and security is a top priority. Linux-based systems provide strong security features, helping protect patient privacy and prevent data breaches. But perhaps the most exciting development is in AI-driven healthcare. Linux powers the servers that run machine learning models, helping doctors diagnose diseases faster and more accurately. From detecting cancer in early stages to predicting potential health risks, Linux is quietly saving lives. Now let's talk about something you might not expect at all. Agriculture. Yes, even farming has gone high-tech, and Linux is right at the center of it. In 2027, smart farming is a reality. Farmers use drones, sensors, and automated machinery to monitor crops and optimize production. Drones equipped with cameras fly over fields, collecting data about soil conditions, crop health, and water levels. This data is processed by Linux-based systems that provide insights and recommendations. Automated tractors and irrigation systems adjust their operations based on real-time data. The result? Higher yields, lower costs, and more sustainable farming practices. All of this is powered by Linux. Now let's shift gears and talk about the internet itself. The backbone of the internet has always relied heavily on Linux, but in 2027, its role is even bigger. Web servers, cloud platforms, and data centers all run on Linux. Companies around the world depend on Linux to keep their services online. Whether you're watching videos, sending messages, or browsing websites, there's a very high chance that Linux is working behind the scenes. Cloud computing has exploded in recent years, and Linux is at the heart of it. From small startups to massive corporations, everyone uses Linux-based cloud infrastructure. And then there's artificial intelligence. Is one of the biggest technological advancements of our time, and Linux is deeply connected to it. Most AI frameworks and tools are built to run on Linux. Developers prefer Linux because it offers better performance, flexibility, and control. In 2027, AI systems are more powerful than ever, and they rely heavily on Linux. From natural language processing to computer vision, Linux powers the machines that are shaping the future. Now here's something really interesting. Linux is also becoming more invisible. What do I mean by that? In the past, using Linux often required technical knowledge. You had to install it, configure it, and learn commands. But in 2027, Linux is embedded into devices in a way that users don't even notice it. You might be using Linux every day without realizing it. It's inside your TV, your car, your home appliances, and even public infrastructure. It works quietly in the background, doing its job without demanding attention. This invisibility is actually one of Linux's greatest strengths. Now let's talk about security. In a world where cyber threats are constantly evolving, security is more important than ever. Linux has a strong reputation for security, and in 2027, it continues to lead in this area. Open source means that developers around the world can review and improve the code. Vulnerabilities are identified and fixed quickly. This collaborative approach makes Linux a reliable choice for critical systems. From banking systems to government infrastructure, Linux is trusted to keep data safe. And speaking of banking, yes, Linux is heavily used in the financial sector as well. ATM's payment systems and trading platforms often run on Linux. These systems require high performance and security, and Linux provides both. Imagine millions of transactions happening every second around the world. Now let's talk about education. In 2027, Linux is playing a bigger role in schools and universities. It provides an affordable and flexible platform for learning. Students can explore programming, cybersecurity, and system administration using Linux. Educational institutions are adopting Linux because it reduces costs and encourages innovation. Students are not just users, they become creators. They learn how systems work, how to customize them, and how to build their own solutions. And that's one of the most powerful aspects of Linux. It empowers people. Now let's take a moment to think about the bigger picture. Why is Linux everywhere? The answer is simple. It's open, flexible, and reliable. Companies can customize it for their needs. Developers can modify it and improve it. And users benefit from a system that is efficient and secure. Linux is not controlled by a single company. It's built by a global community. That community continues to drive innovation. As we move further into the future, Linux will continue to expand into new areas. We might see it powering advanced robotics, smart factories, and even technologies we haven't imagined yet. The idea that Linux is just a desktop operating system is completely outdated. Boom. It's in your pocket, your home, your city, your car, and even in space. It's running the systems that keep the world moving, and most of the time, you don't even see it. So the next time you hear someone say Linux is only for programmers or tech enthusiasts, you'll know the truth. Linux is everywhere. And in 2027, it's more powerful than ever. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Linux AI. We're just getting started, and there's so much more to explore. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.